Boom! Big H back again. Come on, 33 and active. The weather today is Leng. Listen, we need to get out of lockdown quickly, because this weather cannot be slapping like this and we're all locked down in quarantine, Like, what's actually happening, fam? Are you mad? Anyways, today, I wanted to talk about something that's quite... I don't even know how to explain it, like... How can anyone say what's right or wrong, even if you perceive it as right or wrong? Do you know what I mean? I want to take it all the way back to the beginning. When Adam and Eve were created, and obviously they were given the instructions to not yam the apple, they obeyed for a while, but Eve heard some things from you-know-who, and she was in her natural state, you know what I mean? Natural state, all of that. And she already heard what God told her. But she heard and she felt something. Do you know what I mean? And what she felt, she was like, I have to yam this. I have to eat the apple. Now, in that act alone, obviously, we all know that God said, do not eat it. So a lot of people will be like, what Eve did was wrong. But let's actually try and change things a bit and see, like, what if Eve didn't eat the apple and we went forth and multiplied like it was meant to happen? That means that we would be in our most natural state. Every single person would be in their most natural state. Look at animals. All animals are in their most natural state. Human beings, because we have the ability to think and whatever, we can get out of our natural state and become something that we're not. Look around you. Everyone is just, I don't know what we're going for people. But, so let's say she didn't eat the apple. We'll all be in a natural state. So everyone will be doing what they want, or everyone will be doing what, everyone will be in like a Christ state. Like all animals operate, they don't think the way that we do. We have deep, like we can perceive what's right and what's wrong. Do you know what I mean? Animals, they just go on instinct. They already instinctively know because they're most in tune with higher sources. Do you know what I mean? We would still be that. If we were that means the way that we're experiencing life now, we would be unconscious. We'll just be unconsciously walking around as human beings. You know what I mean? Just enjoy, like, do you know what I mean? So obviously some people, even in the most natural state, do some fuck shit, and I feel like that's just how it is. Do you know what I mean? But now, because we actually can think, people think they're smarter with the fuck shit. But anyways, so what I'm trying to say is, like, is that wrong? Because obviously she ate the apple and it's put us in the situation we're at now. But would you really want to live life unconscious? Imagine if you can actually think and operate like this and be in your natural state, like in your Christ state, and just operate free. I mean, how beautiful would the world look? Because I don't see cats harming cats. Do you know what I mean? I don't see lions hunted down lions. You don't see people of their own kind hunted down people of their own kind. There's only human beings that you see hunted down their own kind. And that's because obviously Eve ate the apple. Now I know that people are constructing more idiocy. But can you imagine if, like, we're fully conscious and every single person's in the natural state? Eve had to eat the apple for that to happen. Of course it's a curse. And of course, if this Almighty God, he said don't do it. If we do, you die. Are we dead? Like, okay, I feel like most people are dead and they're walking around, if you get what I'm saying. But are we dead? we're still here. You can clearly see that even though he punishes us, at the same time there's mercy. So that's why I cannot understand why other people cannot show mercy to other people. I mean, we done fucked up and we're still here. Do you know what I mean? Why don't we use this chance to fix ourselves and get back to what we are meant to be, which is what Adam and Eve were before they ate the apple. But now we can think, and now we like we can really deeply feel, like we can think and understand, not just go through experiences or go through life the way animals do. Do you know what I mean? But anyways, these were just like random thoughts. I'm just saying, is Eve wrong for eating the apple? If she didn't eat the apple, we wouldn't have this level of understanding. We wouldn't interact with life in the way that we're interacting with it now. But of course, if she didn't eat the apple, we'll just be unconscious and we'll just be going through. I mean, is that really worth living? I mean, it is, but I feel like if we can think like this and be in our natural states, that is the greatest place. That's the greatest sort of life, to be fair. But anyways, that's Big H, 33 and that.